Over 600 employees fired from a private firm in Bengaluru. Udaan employees lodged complaint at Bellandur police station. Employees terminated with no prior notice. Intimation was not given to the employees who were terminated. The employees allege misbehavior by the HR personnel. This is the big news. We're currently tracking at this moment over 600 employees fired from a private firm in Bengaluru, Udaan. These employees have now lodged a complaint at the Bellandur police station. They also are alleging misbehavior by the HR personnel. Hundreds of these employees are from other states and they are finding it quite difficult to sustain. They also are saying that no intimation was given to them. They were terminated. My colleague Prajwal Prasad caught up with a few employees of the firm. Let's take a listen.
At a time when India is going ahead and battling the deadly COVID-19 disease, seems like the employees of the IT-BT firms are the ones who are suffering the most over here. Because on one side, we're also seeing problems of the migrant laborers, but on the other side, we're also seeing problems from those people who are working in IT-BT firms. I have a few of them, and from what we understand, over 300 to 350 employees working in a company called as Udaan have been fired off immediately by their company without no sort of prior notice as well. Let's go across and speak to a few of them, ask them as to what their problems has been. First and foremost, coming to this particular company, when did you start working over here, and did you guys have any sort of clauses as well, and did this particular company give you any sort of notice in advance that they'll be terminating you?
Sir, I would like to inform I was working from 2019 June, where any point of time they haven't given any notice or prior intimation while terminating regarding terminating or anything. But all of a sudden on 24th of April night, all our official IDs was blocked, and when we contacted our team leads and management, they mentioned that it's a technical issue, we'll keep you updated. But in the evening, they have sent us directly regarding the termination letter, stating that your contract has been closed and we doesn't have project enough project, or there is a project closure, so we are removing you. That is what exactly mentioned in termination letter. But currently there are many employees who are working under the same LOBs what we are working, having the job and getting the salaries over there. This is a selective people what they have taken out, approximately about 600 to 7 people in Bangalore. And
also, now moving ahead and looking at it, you're saying that it's a selective targeting, but also looking at it, was there any at least a sort of an indicator saying that the company is already in losses and they would not be able to afford to employ any of you?
Sir, that kind of information was not provided by Udaan at any point of time, stating that the company is going under loss and we might terminate or we might mass lay off our employees. They have not given any, they have not communicated any of this information to us.
What do you want to say about this? Do you received any sort of communication or anything? So what is the story so far?
No, sir. When our official IDs were blocked, we had contacted our team leader, but the team leader states as he don't know anything about this issue, and he has directly asked us to contact to the assistant manager. Once we connected to the assistant manager, he is telling us you have been removed, and the reason, if you wanted to know, you have to contact to the consultancy. Just because we are from the consultancy based, so they are asking us to contact to the consultancy. When we contacted to the consultancy, they said us, we have not removed, the company has removed as there is an business challenges, as they are running in loss. Due to that, they have removed us. But as checked, recently, 2 days ago, the company has hired new warehouse in Delhi.
So clearly going ahead and looking at it, this company seems to have all the money that they can go ahead and invest in logistics. But also at the same point of time, they have been firing employees as well. Let's go across and catch up with a few others as well. Have you gone ahead and tried contacting your HR and asking him as to what this entire problem has been? Because the communication somewhere, there's a gap of communication as well. So have they tried to contact you in any other way? Did you guys try to contact the HR as well?
Yes. I just tried to talk to my lead. Her name is Nika. She said we don't know. We got to know midnight. So they had got a confirmation from management that they need to block his we will not able to access our WhatsApp. So everything they blocked. Even they blocked midnight our email ID, which is it was not working. So we are not able to log in 10 o'clock. So we just send a screenshot that we are not able to log in. Then said they will check, they will check, they will check. We just wait till 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. When we didn't receive any response, so we thought after that we are getting one by one got in termination confirmation.
Now also moving ahead, we also have several other employees. From which state are you and will you be able to sustain for this month? Because we also quite understand that a few of you are from other states as well. So you have you cannot go to your place either because there's a lockdown in effect as well. And did they also tell that they would be at least paying you at least 2 months or 3 months of salary? So how does this protocol go on in your company? Was that mentioned in your joining clause?
No, we were not informed about anything because on 24th we were removed from our office, and even on 23rd we had meeting with our TLs, and even assistant managers, everyone were joined, and no one informed about this. They were just said, and instant manager informed us that you'll be getting a good news tomorrow. And we were not knowing this was a shocking news for us. And yes, we were we came from other states, and we requested our TLs that we'll be going to our natives, and they did not allow us. And now we stay at PG. When PG are they are not providing any food, we are having from outside. We are suffering many problems.
I understand. So last but not the least, at least have they promised you at least a month's of salary as well, because they have just terminated you as it is. So at least on humanity grounds, and even according to the labor laws, they should be giving you a prior notice, which they have not done so. So that in itself is a violation of the law as well. So have they at least promised you the salary, say for the next 2 months or 3 months or whatever the protocol says?
Yes, they have promised us 1 month salary. But to be frank, that is not. We are not be able to sustain with 1 month of salary because we have no exact clue till when the lockdown will be continuing. And post lockdown, to be frank, at least 6 months. Every company will take 6 months to get stabilized and normalize the situation. And post then the hiring will start. And even the hiring starts earlier. The particular commitments or because to be frank, I have my sick mother, and my father is not under any employment. So my whole family is running under my salary, and with 1 month of gross salary what they are providing for the next month, that I am not going to sustain with for other 6 months or 12 months because we need to eat. Correct. And one more thing what I like to mention that when we had a meet over there, they are proactively mentioning that you can go for civil code, you can fight over there. We don't care about this because we have already provided 1 month of gross. We have already mentioned in the termination letter that we are providing 1 month of gross salary to you post returning their asset. That is laptop or broadband what they are provided. But we have no idea for what reason they have taken out our jobs. And they haven't given any clue when even in the inspector I asked them for what reason you have taken all they are mentioning is the business is going under loss. We are not able to pay them. But yet they are investing on the different places for their business.
So clearly going ahead and looking at this entire problem, the company has time to invest in logistics. They can expand their business as well. But at the same point of time, they're going ahead and firing these people with no sort of notice also being provided. But at the same point of time, what the government of Karnataka will need to understand over here is the fact that their families too are dependent, and majority of them working in this particular company, Udaan, majority of them are from other states as well. So as they are from other states, they can neither go to their native places or they can neither sustain over here because the salaries are running out fast, and majority of them are also going ahead and staying in PGs too, and PGs will definitely go on and cost a bomb over here. So will the government of Karnataka go ahead and have a word with these companies as well? Because we are seeing first we saw the Chinese companies who were violating all the rules that was put forth by the Karnataka government, and now it is our very own Indian based companies too. So what will these employees be doing over here, because their lives have literally come onto the streets now? So will the government of Karnataka be able to produce a permanent solution or not? Only time will have to go ahead and answer all these questions. With camera person Sushil, Prajwal Prasad reporting for News 9, Bengaluru.
Well, one of the employees who bore the brunt, Jasmeet, joins me over the phone line. Thank you very much, Mr. Jasmeet, and a very good afternoon to you. We completely understand what you must be going through. If you would be able to tell us what exactly happened, was a prior notice given to you?
There is no prior notice was given to any of the Udaan employees who have been terminated. The scenario what has happened is on 24th of April 2020, Hello.
All right. Yes, yes, please
Am
go
I
ahead.
audible, ma'am? Yeah. On 24th of April, all our official IDs were blocked.
All
And
right.
we approached our TLs and managers as well. They gave an excuse stating that it's a technical issue, it has been escalated, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Unless and until we get a termination letter from them, there was no response regarding this, stating that you have been terminated. And when we get the termination letter, we got a call from the team leads, which is my third-party payroll. They have called up and they have mentioned that your service has been ended regarding
All right.
regarding the job difficulties of paying you. That is currently there is I'm sorry, ma'am. Currently there are obstacles going on in the Udaan revenue. So that's the reason they have taken your service out. And they also mentioned that when we asked them, they also mentioned that for what is the reason of termination of our end, and is it by your your decision to take out our employment? They literally mentioned it's completely from Udaan. They have informed us to initiate termination letter for you and take you out of the
All
service.
right.
That's the reason they have taken out from the service without
right.
any prior notice or without any actual reason.
So you're saying that directly a termination letter was handed over to you. There was no communication at all that you received from the company.
That's correct, ma'am.
All right. So, Jasmeet, do tell us, did they give any compensation or any sort of other assurance that you've received from the company?
Ma'am, in the termination letter, they have mentioned stating that 1 month of salary will be, gross salary will be provided as a compensation. But to be frank, 1 month of salary, none of the employees who are fired, the approximate of 200 plus, are going to survive in this particular situation. Because still we have no clue regarding how many days the lockdown will continue.
All right.
Recently, yesterday itself, the news was out in TV9 stating that in Bangalore, particular place, that is Hongasandra, the confirmed case was notified as 1, but by the evening it was 18.
Jasmeet,
So
are you
we
from
have-
Bangalore?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. In Bangalore, TV9 itself, they have reported
No, I'm
stating that.
saying, are you from
yes, ma'am.
Bangalore?
Yes, ma'am. I am from Bangalore.
So, how many people are there who are from out of the city or the state?
There are,
Any-
ma'am, don't have accurate head count, but I can assure you that out of 260 up to the count which we have got of
All
head
right.
count in one office which has been terminated, there are about of 80 to 90 people
All right.
are from out of Bangalore, ma'am.
All right, Jasmeet, quickly, what's your next plan of action? Have you approached any Labour Department official?
Currently not yet, ma'am. We have definitely written a mail to the Labour Commission
All right.
stating that this is the head count and this is the scenario which we have been through, and we are seeking for the help. But there is no response yet from the Labour Commission. But tomorrow, probably tomorrow at around 11 or 12 o'clock, we will be going to the Labour Commission department,
All right.
and we'll have an appointment over there so that we can put up our inconvenience, what we have gone through, and put up our situation in front of them to give us the justice on it.
All right, Jasmeet, we will very certainly follow up on it as well. Thank you very much for joining us with all of those inputs.